Be working on elapsed time. So I have a problem here, and it might look familiar because it's one that we've done in class way back when we were learning about elapsed time. And so elapsed time, we need to think about what time did it start, what time did it end, and how much time went in between. Sometimes we'll know our start and end time. Sometimes we might know our start and how long it lasted, and we have to find out our end time. Or sometimes we have to figure out our start time because they give us how long it lasted and what time it ended. This problem says Madison goes to recess at 12:15. Recess is over at 12:40. How long does Madison have at recess? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my start time at the beginning of my number line. And my number line is going to help me do my jobs. And at the end of my number line, I'm going to put my end time. Oops, 12:40. And so now what I need to figure out is how can I figure out how much time went by? I'm going to choose something that I can easily count by. So I'm going to make a 10 hop. So 12:15, if I add 10 minutes, that means I have to add 10 to 15. And that gets me to 12:25. I'm not there yet. So I need to put, I added 10 minutes. Now I'm going to do another hop of 10 minutes. And that is going to get me to 12:35. I'm not there yet, but I'm really close. If I were to do another hop of 10, it would be too far because that would get me to 12:45. I just need to do one hop of 5 minutes to get me to 12:40. Now to figure out what my answer is, I need to add up my time hops. 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 5 is 25. My answer is 25 minutes. Make sure you include your unit. So it could be hours, minutes, seconds. I won't know unless you put your unit. So that is our first one. Now I have this problem. Haley started watching TV at 6:35. So I have my start time. If she watched for 1 hour and 45 minutes, what time was it when she stopped watching? So my first problem, I had my start and my end time, and I had to find out how much time was in between, my elapsed time. Now I have my start time, which is 6:35. And I have to figure out my end time. I have what my hops are going to be made of. So I'm going to go ahead. I know it's 1 hour and 40 minutes. I can add an hour. I'm just going to change my 6. So 1 hour gets me to 7:35. My minutes don't change because I'm only hopping with an hour. Now I'm going to go 10 minutes. I'm just going to put an M. It's a little bit easier. So if I add 10 minutes, it's now going to be 7:45. I'm going to hop another 10 minutes. Now I'm at an hour and 20 minutes. I have to go for an hour and 40. So that gets me to 7:55. Now you have a choice here. You can either hop 5 minutes to get you to 8 o'clock, or if you know your 10-minute hop, you can hop 10 minutes. I'm going to do my 10-minute hop, and that is going to get me to a new hour. It is now 8:05. I've hopped 1 hour, 1:10, 1:20, 1:30. I need one more hop of 10 minutes to get me to my end time. I hop one more 10 minutes, and I am now at 8:15. So my answer, I always have to make sure I go back and think about what my question asked me. What time was it when she stopped watching? It was 8:15 p.m. And I have one more. So this one says Miss Coker cooked dinner for 46 minutes. So I have my elapsed time. She started cooking at 5:45 p.m. What time did she finish cooking dinner? So, like the one that we just did, I have my start time. My start time is 5:45. And now I have my elapsed time, 46 minutes right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do a hop of 15 minutes because I know that that would get me to my next hour, and that will get me to 6 o'clock. Now, I've hopped 15 minutes. I still got to keep going. I'm going to hop another 15 minutes. 15 plus 15 is 30. So I've hopped 30 out of my 46 minutes. And so that is going to get me to 6:15. I need to hop again, another hop of 15 minutes. And you can see that you can choose any time that you want to hop as long as you don't go over the amount of time that you have. So 15 minutes, 6:15 gets me to 6:30. I've hopped 15, 30, 45. I just need a 1 minute hop. And then I've hopped all of my 46 minutes, and I'm ending at 6:31 p.m. So my answer would be, what time did she finish cooking dinner? 6:31 p.m. So I hope this helps you figure out how you're going to do elapsed time. Just remember that use time hops that you are comfortable adding. If you're not comfortable adding up 15 at a time, only do 10 or 5. You'll have more jumps, but that's okay. You want to make sure that you're doing your math the way that makes sense to you. So go ahead and do the problems in your packet, and I'll talk to you guys later.